I'm Christina from Little Sprouts Learning, and I would like to talk today about parent communication and how to make sure that you interact with every parent every day. So one of the things that I like to do, you can write the little daily reports. I like to say at pickup and drop-off time, some short conversations because it's usually a busy time. If I think of something throughout the day, I'll just text it to a mom or a set of parents. I do a lot of group texting where we do, we're having a party on Friday, so I've asked everyone to bring a snack to share that might be related to a horse race party, because our back-to-school party is going to be horse races. Also, I do group texting, like if we are starting a friend or different things that everybody needs to know, and then I do private texting if it's something maybe like they need diapers or there's some kind of problem or we need to have a conversation or something great that happened, like they pooped in the potty or something like that. That's not a group situation. And one big way that I do it is by sharing pictures of at least 3 days a week on my Facebook page of the kids and showing parents a highlight of an activity or two that we're doing that day, because I can say all day long that they had a good day, but when they get on Facebook and see my pictures and see the child's actual face and them engaged in activities or smiling or laughing and having fun with their friends or any kind of thing like that, like they really get to see how their day was instead of me just saying it was a good day, I was very uncomfortable with putting kids on my Facebook page, but the parents always wanted that, and each time I enroll somebody new, I have a legal waiver that they sign, allowing me permission to do that. And so I will always say, as I'm taking the waiver, like, this is okay with you, right? And they are always very enthusiastic. I haven't had anybody complain about it, but if you don't feel comfortable with that or your parents don't, then don't do that. Find another way of doing it. You can also make a private Facebook group where only the parents are allowed in there, if that's more comfortable to you. In my situation, like the grandparents and the aunts and uncles and, older siblings like to see too. And so it's like really fun because a lot of people have access to it that care about the child. And it's very comforting to the parents to see what their day is really like. And so that's something that I enjoy doing and that works well for me. If you don't enjoy that, definitely don't do it. There's a lot of different ways to communicate with them. If you don't want to do a private Facebook group, there's also, I have a app called Brightwheel that I use for billing, and I don't use the communication parts of it, but it has like group texting where you send the same message out to everybody, but when they respond back to you, only you can see their response, so it's not as like redundant as group texting. They also have a place for pictures where everybody can see, and it's just private. You have to have your login to get in there and see it. So that would be another way of doing it. You can still do notes, you can do texting, you can do messaging on Facebook, you can do phone calls. Just the point is communicate. Parents need communication, and so the more you communicate, the better your business will be. One great thing that has been a side effect of me sharing on Facebook is that I can inspire other providers that may need ideas for something creative to do, and I love supporting other providers and helping spread good things. The more we share, the better we all are. We all rise together, and that has been wonderful. And another side effect that I never thought about that happens is my daycare is always full, because that's constant advertisement. My friends see that, they can show it to their friends. Potential clients will friend me so they can they call it stalking, but it's like, if your kid's going to be here, girl, stalk all day. You need to be seeing what's going on. So I am not opposed to that. I think it's very important. And when people spend time doing it, I'm impressed by it. So anyway, there's a lot of side effects to it that are positive for my business. That's like free advertising. And so people tell people, and that's word of mouth is how it gets out there. So you need your words to be going to a lot of people. And so do what works for you, but just remember to always be communicating, because the more open you are and the more you communicate, the more your parents trust you, the more business that you'll get, the more positive your relationship with the parents will be, because they really see over time, like what's the what around there. And that's important to do. Building a relationship takes time, and it takes a lot of communication. The job that we do is the most important job in the world, but it's also like people are sending us the most important thing in their world. They're not sending us the backup kids that they don't like. This is their whole world. And it's really important that you realize that and support that person in knowing that their child is in a good place. So anyway, this can be the hardest job in the world, and I'm just rooting for you that you're going to get out there and do great.